They've got 8 guys digging trenches for the foundation this morning. Maybe 9 guys. Big crew. Getting it all right. Cutting the rebar, making reinforcement for the foundation. I'm not sure what these are, but they sure have interesting flowers or buds or whatever those things are. They look like a stack of Cheerios. Looks like a truck is here to with water to fill the cistern. Hooking up the pump. I just noticed, if you look closely, that's really not a water truck. That is a tank, probably 500 gallons or so, maybe a little bit more. It's actually strapped onto the back of a flatbed. Very interesting. The hose is just a little short, so it's going to maneuver the pump around to make it work. Hopefully. Well, that's not going to work. Maestro says that's 2,000 gallons, but that tank looks smaller than the 800-gallon fuel tanks we had at the Air 1 FBO back in the day. So I'll take his word for it. A lot more water. Probably 3,000 gallons in there now, with what they started off with. Putting the final wall finish on the rainwater cistern. This guy's brushing water on, which I suppose smooths out the wall and gives it a more of a shiny, non-porous surface. Working putting in the floor on the rainwater cistern. It's Tuesday late morning, and we've got 10 guys working on the trenches for the foundation. All of these will be for the footing of the foundation, different lengths for different areas. And these will be for columns. Notice they're square. Here's a bunch more for columns, and they're busy putting them together. All this is site built. I'm going to guess these are for bigger columns. These will probably be for the basement because they're pretty tall and they got rebar protruding from the top. That'll be for the main level. Looks like we might have some rain coming up. So these guys are building a makeshift shelter. The rain gods can bring it. We couldn't make it here yesterday. It's Thursday morning and a lot of work got done on the cistern, at least. Looks like they put some water in the rainwater cistern, and now I see how this is going to work. They're going to fill this up with gravel, and if you see the holes in the bottom, the water will go through there. The next chamber will be filled with sand, and if you see the openings on the top, that's where the water is going to coming out. And then over there's openings, and that'll flow into the rainwater cistern. So that's kind of unique pre-filtration system. Well, we got 12 guys out here making a lot of progress on the foundation trenches. It's a lot of hard work. If you build it, they will come. So now he's marking off using this square to mark off specifically where columns are going to go. Water slowly coming in the cistern, but this is why you have cisterns. You don't get water all the time from the street like in the States. You only get it maybe 1, maybe 2 days a week, and so that you have to store it. And this is what the cisterns are for. After a while, you get used to it. About half full.
LF y LF. F y 6. Digo, perdón.
F y
F y 4.
4, estamos en el medio de los tres.
F y 4.
Marking where the columns are going to go. Then they'll dig out those notches in the trenches. Bending the rebar. This is the reinforcement for the base of the columns. That's what the finished product looks like for the columns.